How's it going, everyone? Matthew here again with another showcase review kind of thing. This is my second one. If you missed Big Fish Theory, I was out in the corn, so this time I figured we could be on the toilet. This time I want to talk about the Polish metal band Sacrilegium. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If they watch this, I'm sorry about any pronunciations that I mess up. This is an EP, brand new. It just came out, let's see, a few days ago. I'm not even sure what today is. July, the beginning of July though. And they were a band from the 1990s, but have kind of disbanded, rejoined, and then now have finally started to come out with music again. This isn't always something that I've noticed in music, is a lot of bands will rejoin together and make another album, or come back and do a tour, the comeback kind of stuff. The Depends tour, stuff like that. I'm trying to get a Depends sponsorship, so let's see. Ritual EP. I really like this album. There you go. End of review. Next, moving on. I enjoy this album or EP fairly well. It doesn't do anything really groundbreaking or script changing, but it does give another insight onto their album that is coming out this year / next year. They're working on it as we speak, and I'm super pumped for it. This is the first time I've actually heard of Sacrilegium with this release. It's just kind of floating around the internet, but I haven't really seen too many big publications talking about it, and I'm kind of confused why, because it is on par or on set with any other black metal album that has come out this year. I noticed that a lot of well, there's so much music nowadays, it's very hard to even keep track. So, and then with SoundCloud shutting down, Sacrilegium is, at least to my knowledge, an older band from the 90s, and I do enjoy some of their past releases. I have at least just skimmed through. I'm not a huge hardcore fan, like I said. I've only started listening to them since this album came out last week. But yeah, I do enjoy their music, and I think they really do a great job on production-wise, staying kind of clean, but also still gritty and staying as that persistent black metal sound. It's at least interesting to see like older bands coming back and making an old sound but a new twist, and that seems to come up a lot in my a lot of the albums I listen to, is they become old ideas with a new twist. But with Ritual EP, at least they stand still as a monolith, is kind of how they conduct themselves in writing pieces, and mentally they're progressive. I would say they're still making new sounds, they're still using old ideas, but because they move as a unit and they play off the energy of each other, which is at least not a lot of bands do that, and I think that's kind of where their experience lays in, and that's kind of the best part of this record, is even though it's only 14 minutes long, I think it's 14 minutes and 9 seconds. Even though it's so short, they still managed to make such a great impact, at least. And it really sets a good incoming look at what they can produce and what they can make. There we go. So it's cool that they're bringing in new musicians on this record. I noticed that they kind of bounced around from their original lineup to their new lineup, which sometimes you need to do. I mean, some of my favorite bands, only one member is an original member, or two members are the original members. So it's pretty rare to even see a band go 5 years and have original members, let alone go 30 years and have an original set list. Ritual EP, if you're into like black magic style metal, or kind of like darker, there's some synthesizers used here, but not many. It's only to fill in some gaps that are left by the band. And then there's also like the use of ethereal voices, which is really cool because I like that a lot, me personally. If you're into like this style of metal where it's just like consistently punishing, really like pounding shit, then I would check it out, because as I had said before, I really didn't see too many publications talking about this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And even it seems like they're not really well known. I think in like mainstream music, I don't think a lot of people know about this band. It's short. I mean, it's only 14 minutes of your life that you won't ever get back, and if you hate it that much, just don't ever listen to it again. I personally like it a lot. I'm looking forward to what they have in store. I'm actually going back to their older records to see what they made in the past, and I'm really looking forward to their newest record. The written portion that I wrote sometime, but while before this video was recorded, can be found on matsmusicmind.com. That's where I do like a lot of my stuff. If you're interested, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have Facebook, I have AOL Instant Messenger, I have a Camgirl site, and I have a YouTube channel. That's how you're watching this video. I also I review Monster Dew cans, and check me out for unboxings. I only have about 4 subscribers, so you could subscribe if you're into that. You'll see me. I'm trying to do this every Friday, like I said in the last Vince Staples video. Okay, goodbye.